Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? What's poppin'? What's up? What's up to the D? What's up?
Those moments that cannot really be stopped. You said it was because of Sophie Dunkley
Good night,
why
how are you?
me turned from
I'm
him.
here.
To God be the glory. And in no lie at him. Then you hear the fire. It was because of Kingston turned King. Why me turned. To God be the glory, I lie at him. Tell the truth before we get mad in a spirit. Tell the truth. My life will never.
Guys, gonna give me like a thumbs up, man. Sure, man. Give me like a thumbs up, man.
My life will never lie. And I share you out like it ain't nobody business. Jesus have mercy. Lady B, God love you. Let me did still come on your page. Because you know the reason why I don't come to your page anymore. Nobody know. But me, I do know. Maybe God try to show you something in a Lady B. You ever think about that yet? Stop asking people for prayer for you and pray for this. Pray for yourself. Because when you put yourself in it, you are dragging these people that are supposed to be Christian down. I'm in Christ, I'm telling you. One cannot take a life, take a soul here. Mighty God, tell the truth clearly. Because more respect you, better. I know say a foolishness why you lose my respect. And if we respect you all the way up until yesterday, for what me read where you are doing a people come in a people for understand people save my salvation because that is leading people astray. Remember, it's God time we are. No matter what. And that's why no matter when we have me leave that man first. I have no choice. Lady V, Lady V, stop call people. Every time you see somebody in your life, yeah, and you use them as like a for instance, or you understand what I'm saying? To get your point across, stop doing that. Because the people don't know what you're doing behind the scene. On stage, don't talk.
I'll play one more time. But, guys, like,
Remember when time I was expecting that. business. Jesus have mercy.
Guys, come guys, give me a little thumbs up.
Let me still come on your page. Because you know the reason why I don't come to your page anymore. Nobody don't know. But me and you know. Maybe God will try to show you something in a lady. You ever think about that yet? Stop asking people to pray for you and pray for this and for yourself. Because when you put yourself in it, you are dragging these people that's supposed to be Christian down. I mean, not ask Christ, I'm telling you. Well, you can't take a life. My God, that is not living. I'm going to more respect you better. I know that a foolishness why you lose my respect. And if you respect you all the way until yesterday, so when I read where I do in a people come, in a people phone more people. More I stop that here and save my salvation. Because that is leading people astray. Remember, it's God time we are. No matter what. And that's why, no matter when they have leave that man first. I have no choice. Lady V, stop call people. Every time you see somebody from your life, yeah, and you use them as like a for instance, or you understand what I'm saying? To get your point across, stop doing that. Because the people don't know what you're doing behind the scene. Who remember when time?
We did it. We did it. We did it. Right, we're going to some news. It's not there.
In 2.2 kilometers, stay to the left.
General, are you there, driver? Look at car fly from. Well, you have to stop searching for that. Well, I got repent.
Now, people, I am here with an update about an incident that took place in Palmer's Cross, Clarendon on Tuesday, where it said that a funeral home operator was not dead during a dispute with another man. He has been identified as 42-year-old Sherwin Williams, also known as Baba, of a Newtown address in Hayes in the parish. Williams was the owner of Rising Footprint Funeral Home. Now, the Hayes police in Clarendon say about 10:45 a.m., Williams and a man
This is
is
stuff.
a licensed firearm holder got into an argument which became physical. He featured
No, it has stick.
did that. During the fight, the man's firearm went off accidentally, hitting Williams in the upper body. Williams was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. People wanna hear that? We have a voice note to play with you here. And this voice note is what led to the death of Mr. Sherwin Williams. Now, people, allegations are that he went to the funeral home to have a meeting, right? Upon reaching there, he closed the door behind him. So he might lock out whoever outside not to come in now because he want to keep a meeting with the workers or whoever is on the premises or the staff, right? But he was told by the shooter not to close the door or you can't close the door because customer come in, so you have to go leave the door open. You understand? Remember, I know them say him on the funeral home and he went there to have a meeting. People, there's a lot of rumors going around of this situation. One whole heap of rumors seen, but I'm gonna make you listen to the voice note and then we'll tell me what you think about this.
Why would you lock and shop when customer are coming? Start to want to talk to somebody. Baba, pick the thing, that's a pick the thing. I mean, this is my man. You know, starting an argument, you know, it's sort of an argument, it's sort of a weird. What is I, where you ever hear me say? Where you ever hear me say? Stop saying that. I didn't hear me say no. You didn't hear me say no. I never said nothing, Baba. I have never said nothing when I go to the phone. Never said. But still, I'm watching on the phone. Yes, because I'm observing. When I'm in the phone, I don't say nothing. I don't know. Baba, feel like something. Feel like something. Leave the shop alone. And there's nothing now. I never help. It's more than something about 2 years ago. But you know what? They never help me more than something. A tool was takes you away from that road. Say, when I get there, what's that? Yes, what I'm saying.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
and the man is his brother. People, once our sins are knowledge, and listen the voice note, you can listen it over again. Amen. You say, you don't need nobody to tell you nothing. You can use one-on-one, amen, two, and where everything will come from. Because from listening to the voices, the voice note, you must know, say, no good liberty, no dead song, not just now, and from a long time. You may tell you, I remember them said man business, and him and I say him are too low and all these type of things. Eh? Eh? Listen to some good people. There's a lot of people coming to me now, and people say a lot of things about this and event. But this comment grabbed my attention. The person says he is my cousin and his sister and her husband wants to take over his business. Them not that is what someone wrote. And the person said he is my cousin. And the person is referring to Mr. Sherwin Williams. People, I know what normal thing happen. Right the same. When I hear the voice note, the man go to back and look say like because he want to lock the door. He don't want nobody hear him and say he want to thing in private and he lost his life just because of that. And they said it is accidentally. Any further details, I will let you guys know. But for now, just want to listen back to voice note and make sense out of nonsense because there's a lot of rumors going around saying a lot of things about this incident. People, the voice say, once you listen, you can make sense out of nonsense. Pick up on yourself. Still I do it big, still I do it big, yeah, anyway we get clear, shit to them, we have to get it tomorrow. And we're coming at you right through the stereo. You a big deal, make everybody know. From you are doing big, put up your hand, fulfill your dreams and your goal, yeah, man. I could have spicy barbecue, original, KB, we love from day one. We still are doing big. KFC Big D, because victory must need a big D.
Good afternoon and welcome to the midday news. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Brace for it. Banana board warns country of imminent shortage of banana and plantain. More concerns ahead of school reopening. And later in sports, Jamaica in line for at least 3 more medals on day 4 at World Athletics Under 20 Championships. Joining us, I'm Carrie Simpson. Here are the details. We begin this afternoon with worrying news for Jamaican consumers. The local banana board is warning of an imminent shortage in banana and plantain. The board said the situation is a result of the extensive damage caused to the sector by Hurricane Beryl. A detailed assessment conducted by the board revealed that an average of 74% damage in the sector. General Manager of the Banana Board, Janet Connie, said at 74%, the damage assessment amounts to $2.1 billion. Mrs. Connie says the actions of banana and plantain farmers during this time will determine the rate of recovery over the next 9 months. Meanwhile, she is encouraging farmers to take the necessary steps to improve their yields as quickly as possible. The government is reiterating calls for the use of hurricane straps during roof construction. This as the state continues to roll out services for victims who suffered significant damage to their homes during last month's hurricane. Details in this report.
The region is already halfway through the Atlantic hurricane season, but weather experts predict there could still be another 7 major hurricanes. But after suffering such a brutal beating from Hurricane Beryl, Jamaicans are already devastated.
If you take a survey as to how many houses lost roof, it's a large number.
Local government minister Desmond McKenzie has a theory for why so many homes were damaged during last month's heavy rainfall.
We don't take necessary time to ensure that you have on a proper roof.
It's why the minister is reiterating calls for greater effort to be placed on proper infrastructural developments across the island, particularly when building houses. His suggestion, the use of hurricane straps. Now these metal connectors reinforce connection between the roof truss and the wall to minimize the risk of a roof being ripped off.
I was an alligator fan. And when I look at some of the homes that have lost roof, and right sitting in between, I am wondering, when the name of God, if these houses stood up to bury. And when I look up, I could count the hurricane straps.
It's against this backdrop the ministry announced it will be donating 10,000 straps to some Jamaicans.
We're still in hurricane season, and if we should have another hurricane, we are hoping that your roof will remain. So as we look to restore the homes, it is critical that we don't put people back in the same position that any breeze blew, mash them up. We have to put people back in a better, more resilient, stronger position.
And as the state continues to roll out assistance for Beryl victims, a stern warning from Member of Parliament for Clarendon Southeastern Colonel Charles Jr. to persons who attempt to charge vulnerable Jamaicans for donated items.
I am hearing some things on the road in relation to persons coming in to the space to give help. Well, God material that is to go to. I want to warn that any material that is supposed to be for the benefit of a resident, any resident that has to pay for that material that is on me, people will be locked up.
Amoy Harriet, TVJ News.
Following customer complaints about the continued receipts of bills without service, telecommunications providers Digicel and Flow have confirmed with the Office of Utilities Regulation (OUR) that there has been no usage charge for the period of interruption since Beryl for customers whose service is unrestored. More in this report.
The Office of Utilities Regulation (OUR) says, despite the no usage charge for the period of interruption, customers who've had service before and after Hurricane Beryl should pay the charges on their bills. Telecommunication provider Flow says customers without service in passage of the hurricane will not see any usage charge for the period of interruption. The company says the rental charges that are billed to customers' account, despite the service interruption, are a function of Flow's billing system and will be reversed once the service is restored. Flow has also advised that the customers will not lose their number if they do not pay the rental charges applied during the period of service interruption. And customers who've had service interruptions for more than 72 hours because of the hurricane will benefit from a one-time rebate. It will be automatically applied to the customer's bills immediately following service restoration. As for Digicel, customers that were out of service, their bills should not reflect any usage charges for the period of interruption. Rebates will also be applied to the accounts of postpaid mobile and Digicel Plus customers who've lost service based on the number of days. The OUR is urging customers of the telecommunications providers to be vigilant and to ensure that the companies are meeting their commitment and to bring observed deviations to its potential. Jamila Maitland, TVG News.
Now, more reactions this afternoon to the shortage of teachers in the education system. The situation is again in focus as the new school year approaches. Now, one principal believes the Ministry of Education is not treating with the issue of teacher shortage as the emergency it is.
Principal of Yalis High, Mark Malava, says with the reopening of the new school year mere hours away, his administration is not quite ready. His school needs at least 6 educators to teach science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and physical education.
It is hampering our state of readiness for the start of the new school year. There are some concerns that are being raised by the school's administration as to how we treat with that. We are having a strategic meeting first thing Monday morning to take another look at it. In the meantime, we continue to advertise for these positions.
Additionally, he says funding is another issue.
Schools like yours are in a constant state of deficit financially. And it has been a challenge that I know that I'm aware of. And quite frankly, the Ministry of Education needs to treat it as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Malava explained that the last time schools received adequate funding was in 2016. But he says his administration will have to work with the limited resources available to them until the tide changes.
When we continue to press on, we have been more than resilient in treating what we face. Notwithstanding our challenges, we have been doing well, particularly in CSEC and external exams. Just coming out of our meeting, an assessment of the exams results, and we have been doing pretty well. We are on an upward trajectory, but we need resources.
Raquel Porto, TVG News.
It's time for a break. Stay with us. More stories when we return. Welcome back to the mid-news. Still on education, concerned stakeholders are adding their voice to the debate on how to increase educational outcomes locally. The details in this report.
The results of the recent PEP and CSEC exams again highlighted the weaknesses of many students, and worried stakeholders are now searching for solutions. Veteran educator and principal of Church Teachers College, Dr. Garth Anderson, wants the Ministry of Education and other
burdened by science and technology, and scientific knowledge is becoming a requirement for educators in a new paradigm of existence. I'm therefore calling the educators to come on board and help us to realize this dream. $600 million to realize this dream.
He was speaking at the Church Teachers College 60th anniversary press launch in Mandeville, Manchester on Thursday. Keynote speaker at the event, Mark Carr Jarrett, executive chair of Barnett Limited, urged increased collaboration between government and the private sector, stressing that teachers alone cannot fix the education system.
The challenges faced by our education system today cannot be tackled alone. Governments, educational institutions, businesses, and communities must unite in a concerted effort to support and uplift education.
In the meantime, opposition spokesperson on education, Senator Damian Crawford, reasoned that while STEM is crucial, the entire education system is in dire need of attention.
We need more support across the entire education system. We only have 18% of our Jamaican students have been child subject including math and language. And Barbados, which is even better Trinidad. So we're lagging behind generally in education, and there needs to be better support for education in totality.
Sandra Williams, TVJ News. The Southeast Regional Health Authority has confirmed that a recent power surge at the Bustamante Hospital for Children caused temporary disruptions to surgical services. TVJ News understands that the technical team at the hospital is working to resolve the issue and restore full functionality to the affected operating theaters. According to Sarah, the hospital will be implementing measures to minimize the impact on patient care. All elective surgical procedures have been cancelled and only urgent and emergency surgeries are being accommodated at this time. Patients and their families who have upcoming surgeries scheduled in the affected theaters will be contacted directly to provide updates and rescheduling options. It's now time for the Business Minute.
Never like, share, subscribe, guys. Bye. Bye, guys.